JM is Joseph Maina Karaya. So J is Joseph, M is Maina. So I am Karaya JM. I decided to quit my job because I found out that dairy farming is more profitable than being employed as a teacher. This is our first stage of making our silage. The first stage is chopping off our maize stalks in the smallest pieces possible. Our silage, our maize is in this stage, milk stage, where the maize has grown to remove milk. It is not so hard, it is not so early. So it is at this stage. So we chop it very small pieces using our chaff cutter here, and then we go to step 2, where we shall compress in our silage bags to remove all the air. The main reason why we are making silage is because it is the best way of storage. When you have a lot of fodder, the best way of storage is by putting silage, because if you put them in store, they will dry up and they may end up rotting. But when you put them in silage, you can store them, you can keep them for as long as you want. Sometimes you can keep it for up to 3 years, and then you will use when you are in need of it. Now we are in step 2 of making our silage, and step 2 is compressing the silage to make sure that it is airtight. We don't have any air that is here. And then we mix with molasses to make it ferment easily. So we have our molasses here. It is one that is used to make it ferment and become good for cows' consumption. So now here, it is being compressed to remove all the air that could be present. So it is time to compress. We are compressing in these silage bags, and we decided to use these silage bags instead of pits. We have different ways of putting this silage. We can make a pit here, and then we put our silage there. We can also use tubers to make we make like a store, and then we put bags, polythene bags there. It is another way, but now I decided to use this polythene bag because I found it to be somehow economical. It is economical compared to the other ways. These bags, you can use them many times. You can, like now when I remove this silage, I can reuse and reuse like 3-4 times. The only thing I will be changing is the inner polythene bag. This one has 2 layers of polythene bag, so that to make sure that no air that can enter here inside. Now today we are making silage using chopped maize stalk. It is here, and our maize, it was at the right stage. We harvested at the right stage. The right stage is milking stage, where the maize starts removing milk. That is where our maize stalk was. It was at that stage. we have different types of cows. We have different breeds. We have Fresians, we have Jerseys, we have Ashers, and we have Guernseys. All of them are good. Now it depends with the purpose why you are buying the cow. Because for Fresians, they are known to produce a lot of milk. Their milk is very high, but the butter content of the milk is very low. For the Jerseys, they have very low milk production, but their butter content is very high. The Ashers and the Guernseys, they don't have much milk, neither do they have very low milk. Their milk is not so little, and their butter content, it is also not like Fresian and not like Jerseys. So for me, it will depend now with you whether you want a lot of milk or you want a lot of butter content. But most of the farmers, because they are in commercial, they buy cows for commercial purposes. The best cow is Fresian, because it is the one that will produce a lot of milk. Yeah, some of the challenges that we have, like in this, like for now, we have a lot of theft cases around here, and because we are known that we deal with cows, I am a cow seller, so some of because of the many theft cases, some of the people may think that we are involved in stealing these cows, of which we are not. Because for our case, now for my case, whenever I want to sell a cow, I must post it in my social media platforms. And I don't think I can I can go there, steal your cow, and then come and post it on my social media. So that is one of the challenges we get. We also have diseases. Although diseases are not so much common here, because we prevent whenever we hear that we have an outbreak of a certain disease, there is how we prevent by injecting. So diseases are not so common. Another challenge is climate change. When you change a cow from here now, like for example in our area, it is not so cold, it is not so hot, it is moderate. So when you change the cow from here to another place where maybe it is hot, it will be affected by the climate. Although when living here, we inject with environment change injection, and when it reaches the destination, we also inject it so that it can adapt the environment. My clients trust me very much because selling cows online, it is a bit challenging, because you may end up agreeing with someone, then the client sends you money so that you can deliver the cows, and then you fail to sell. Because of that challenge, I ensure that my clients will trust me. And so what I do, we agree with the client, and then I set all the photos, we agree everything, and then I deliver the cow to the client, and then the client will tell me I have delivered the cow. After the client is satisfied that I have delivered the cow we agreed, and the cow is very okay, that is when I think, and that is why I think most farmers trust me. Another thing why I think I should be trusted, when I tell you I bring a cow that produces 20 liters, that is what it will produce. If I tell you it will produce 30 liters, it will produce 30 liters because I know how to source quality. So my products are of quality, the quality I tell you. So if it is 20 liters, it will be 20 liters when it is delivered to your farm. I want to tell those people who think that agriculture is not paying. It is paying, especially dairy, because that is where I am. Dairy farming is paying. It is paying because, for me, I don't think it is expensive. The only thing you need to do is planning. If you plan yourself, if you have fodder, then you get quality breeds, and that one I assure you that I can get you the best. You get the best breeds, then you manage them well. I think you will have the best. I said I'm in Magumu. Magumu is in Nyandarua County, Kinangop sub-county, and I said it is 2 kilometers from the Nairobi-Nakuru highway along the flyover Jabini Road. When you reach Magumu, Wakanywa Center, my farm is 300 meters from the town. So, and my number is 0728 81 9141. And you can find me in my social media as Karaya JM. Thank you.